If you're an athlete, you know the greatest motivator of all is the fear of letting your teammates down. After all, a team is only as good as its weakest link. So you owe it to those wearing the same jersey as you to be your best every time you step on the field. That's why there's no vape in team. When you vape, you can expose your lungs to toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs. If you're a step behind, the team's a step behind. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Inspired by the life of the savvy and ambitious Colombian businesswoman Griselda Blanco comes a new Netflix original limited series. Griselda tells the story of a devoted mother who, with her lethal blend of charm and relentless savagery, creates one of the most powerful cartels in history. Witness Sofia Vergara's captivating transformation into the godmother of the underworld. Griselda, now streaming only on Netflix.
Listen to the 48 Hours podcast for shocking murder cases and compelling real-life dramas from one of television's most watched true crime shows. Go behind the scenes of each episode with award-winning CBS News correspondents and producers in Postmortem, a weekly deep dive. Listen to 48 Hours wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Then today's episode. So, I kind of touched up on this when I did the last episode of video games is stressing me out. But, overall, I have a bone to pick with Sony. Because my thing is this, right? With Sony, it's not like Sony is a brand that's not as big, like they're not making enough money. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that they're making well over billions of dollars every single year, bruh. So let's just look up how much does Sony make a year. According to Sony's latest financial reports, the company's current revenue is $88.46 billion. In 2022, the company made revenue of $79.14 billion, a decrease over the year's 2021's revenue that were of $88.5 billion. The revenue is total amount of income that the company generates in the sales of goods and services. Now, my thing is this, right? You know what? And besides that, let's just look up all of the products that Sony makes. Let's just go on Best Buy real quick and just let's do some Sony shopping. All right, Sony, they have, and I'm pretty sure Sony, they probably might even. Oh, they don't. So they sell TVs, they sell cameras, they sell headphones. They got 38 pages of a bunch of different things on the Best Buy website. That's just Best Buy. That's not including Amazon. That's not including Target. But yeah, both two different types of headphones. Both headphones and earbuds. What else do they? Speakers. What are some other things? Sound bars. Let's see. They even got some PlayStation 5 earbuds and stuff. Let's see. What else do they got? Come on, load up third page. All right, I'm working here. All right. Do they sell camera lenses? I guess they sell camera lenses. I didn't think that they would sell that. I thought that was like its own separate thing. Like you would have to go through a different company to do that. But no, they sell a lot of different things. They have. Let's see, features. Okay, so yeah, there's even this side thing where it even tells you all the different stuff that they sell from. I guess, do they sell memory cards? No, they don't sell memory cards. I thought they did. But anyways, yeah, they got a gang of things, PlayStations, What else? Video games. I'm saying it's like Sony has to probably be one of the most successful businesses of all time. I will give them that. I will literally give them their flowers when it comes to being one of the most successful businesses of all time. Because I personally don't think that there ain't no other company doing the things that Sony is doing. All right. That Samsung, I'm trying to think of what's the TV company? LG. Sony, they got a lot. They got a lot going on. And I was just reading off of their Best Buy like section of the website and stuff. So I'm saying you guys have all of this, this technology, right? A TV that can project out 4K quality, audio, speakers that can give you the most crystal clear sounds. What are some other things? Cameras that can take the most crystal clear pictures. I'm saying it's Sony. You guys are well established. What I'm confused off of, right, is that you guys can make all of this technology, right? All of this technology. You can even make some noise cancellation headphones. Not really all that noise canceling, but you guys can make some noise. You guys have that technology to make somewhat of a noise canceling headphone, right? Why is it that you guys done came out with consoles that can't even play all of the PlayStation games? I'm saying, to me, it seems pointless that I done bought this $500 PlayStation 5 and it's only allowed to play PlayStation 5 games. Yeah, there's some PlayStation 4 games that I can play and stuff, but it's not going to be as optimized. It's not going to run as good as a PlayStation 5 game. And there's even some PlayStation 5 games that don't even run good. So my thing is this, right? Lately, I think I've talked on this for a minute now, that I've been wanting to get into retro video games that I grew up playing, right? So I found this store that sells all of these different PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 games. I think they even got PlayStation 4 and 5 games in there. Just people, I guess, didn't want them. They didn't want to do business with GameStops. So they, I guess, who knows? It might be a situation where GameStop couldn't accept the game. So they just found that store. But regardless, this store sells a lot of different retro games. All right. I went in there. I seen the PlayStation 2 section. I got Jet Li Rise to Honor, Enter the Matrix, NBA Baller, Tony Hawk Project 8, and Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. 5 games that I grew up playing throughout my childhood, right? Now, I know that on the PlayStation 5 couldn't play PlayStation 2 games. I wasn't tripping off of that, but my issue is that I reacquired my PlayStation 3. Years ago when I got my first Xbox 360, I didn't see a need to have my PlayStation 3 anymore. So I gave it to my sister. She mainly I think she played games, but I think she was mainly using it for watching movies and stuff. But after a while, it got to a point where streaming movies became extremely popular. So the PlayStation 3 was sitting down in her closet or wherever for years collecting dust. Up until this month, I asked her for that PlayStation 3. Was it this month or last month? I can't remember exactly when. But anyways, I asked her for this PlayStation 3. And I went to this retro store. I bought me some games. I come home. I plug up the HDMI cables to the Elgato capture card. For some odd reason, nothing was popping up. Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. I then went through 3 different PlayStation 4s. But my thing is this. The point that I'm trying to make is all of those consoles that I named off, besides the PlayStation 3, all managed to work through my Elgato capture card, right? I used 3 different Elgato capture cards that I've purchased throughout the years. I even used this janky, they call it the 4K 60S Plus. I even used that one. That one didn't work. I even used the OG one that I used to record so many different videos, the Elgato HD60, and then the one that I'm currently using right now, the Elgato HD60S Plus, right? I've used 3 different Elgato capture cards. Now, it's not the Elgato capture card. It ain't the HDMI cables. It's none of that. It's not the games I'm playing. It's none of that. It is the PlayStation 3 itself. The console that Sony made. My concern is, why are you guys adding technology in the console that doesn't really need to be added? So the reason why that I couldn't record or stream no videos of myself playing these classic PlayStation 2 games that I bought is because the PlayStation 3s have this HDCP settings that's just all like always on the PlayStation 3s, which prevents you from streaming and recording yourself playing any video games unless you get an HDMI splitter. So I go on to Amazon. I bought 3 different HDMI splitters. All 3 of them, including the one that everybody was mainly using in these PlayStation 3 and HDMI splitter videos, none of them work. It would flicker. It would show up like maybe once with these last 2 HDMI splitters that I bought. But other than that, it did not work. So the thing is this. Sony has to understand my frustration, because when you get a product, you expect the product to work, right? And my thing is this. I done went through numerous Sony products, all right? From headphones to their PlayStations. I'm trying to think of some other things that I done had throughout Sony. I'm pretty sure if I sit down and think about it, throughout my whole life, I done had a lot of different Sony products, and all of those products has failed on me. I know I done had a lot of different Sony products throughout my life, right? I can vividly remember Sony when I was a kid. My thing is this. How is it that you guys managed to make billions of dollars every single year? You can put out a TV every single week. You can put out some speakers every single week. You can put out whatever it is that you want to put out every single week. You guys make enough. Literally, you can take $100 million of whatever it is that that just annual salary that you guys make a year. That I just said a double of what I just said. But anyways, you could take $100 million from your guys' bank account, all right? Put it towards some project. The thing is this. You guys are literally coming out. Aren't they coming out with a car that can be controlled by a PlayStation 5 controller? Sony car. Sony Group Portal Vision S vehicle. Yeah, they got like a whole section for a car that they're coming out with that can literally be controlled with a PlayStation 5 controller. Nice looking car too. No, I'm saying this is a car. It got like nice monitors. It got a nice dash. Just all stuff. It looks real nice. I was like, what else do there's it kind of got like a little thing that they have. All-wheel drive. Yeah, it's like a specs of the cars and stuff. 5,000 pounds. They got like all these. Oh, you can even I guess do some things through your phone on the car and stuff. But they showed. I remember they were bringing it up where they were showing. Oh, it's a Honda car. What? I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Yeah, I don't know. They're coming out with a car though, but they were driving the car with a PlayStation 5 controller. But the PlayStation 5 consoles, all right, the point that I'm trying to make is that this controller can be, used on a car. Even the PlayStation 5 controllers. I remember I bought a PlayStation 5 controller to play some PC games with and stuff. And I'm saying it's compatible with, the technology behind the PlayStation 5 controllers can be used to play games on PC. But you guys can't have it where PlayStation 2 and 3 games can't be played on the PlayStation 4s and 5s. I'm saying instead of having it, because I highly doubt that there's going to be people out there using their controller to drive their car around. Yeah, you might see that person that has that money to go out and get themselves a Sony car and to get themselves a PlayStation 5 controller and drive their car around the parking lot. But how about doing something smaller than that? How about having it where we can play PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation 3 games on PlayStation 4s and 5s? Because I know I don't have that type of money to jump up, go buy a Sony car, buy a PlayStation, or use the PlayStation 5 controller that I got right now just so I could drive the car around in the parking lot. Because I guarantee and I promise you, cities, states, a lot of different places are going to ban that. Because here's what I'm going to predict. Once when these cars hit the streets, there's going to be a lot of people out there wanting to, let me sit in my seat and use my PlayStation 5 controller to drive my car around. Next thing you know, they forget to charge up their PlayStation 5 controller. That controller just dies, mid-car ride. So obviously, yeah, you're going to probably have to switch through all these different settings and all this other stuff just to get back into the driving controls of your car. But the car might have some connection issues. So then next thing you know, you done got into this catastrophic accident on the freeway, done killed 15 people, all because you wanted to use your PlayStation 5 controller to drive your car around. Rather than just having a PlayStation 5 and being able to play PlayStation 2 and 3, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games. I'm confused by how companies want to be so futuristic, but the main things that people are going to be wanting to do, you can't do it. I'm saying, Sony, what's the point? Because I already made it up in my mind. After this PlayStation, unless they come out with a PlayStation that can play all, not this backwards compatible where it's like, it has to be on the PlayStation Plus membership. It has to, you have to go and buy it in the store. You have to do this. You have to do that. No, a PlayStation console that can play, if I have a disc version of whatever games, so these games that I named out, Jet Li Rise to Honor, Into the Matrix, NBA Baller, Tony Hawk Project 8, and Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, and a bunch of other PlayStation 2 games that I plan on buying at some point in time. My thing is this: I should be able to play these games on the console that I got right now, but whatever console that they do decide to come out with in the future, that should be the case with that console. That should be the what that console has. Not, the graphics being at 8K quality. Now you're able to play the PlayStation with your mind. Now you're able to take the PlayStation on the go and things and play it wherever you want to play it at. No, I just want to be able to play games that I have, bruh. That is it. That is all that I care for. I don't care about no car being controlled by no PlayStation 5. I don't care about the 100 million TVs that you guys got out right now. I don't care about none of that. I just care about me being able, because everybody got a TV. Everybody got the whatever preferred sound system that they have. Everybody has all them products that you guys are putting out. The only thing that we want, okay, with the products that we got is something that can make life easier. Me being able, not me having to go and search around for different PlayStation 3s and getting HDMI splitter, going through a bunch of different HDMI splitters, buying games that I can't even stream right now. I'm saying it's like, at the end of the day, people are using your guys' products for content creating. Why not come out with an update to have it where, we got rid of the HDCP settings in PlayStation 3s, so now people can play these consoles now, or play these games now and stream them and record videos with them. No, a person gotta go above and beyond just to get some stuff, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm telling you right now, if they come out with a PlayStation console, and that crap can't play no PlayStation 1, 2, or 3 games, and most likely is going to get to a point where they're all like, the PlayStation 6, it can't play 4 or 5 games. You only have to get, and that's, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to come out with a PlayStation 6, it's only going to play PlayStation 6 games, and then people are going to probably be all like, what's the prices of these games? All of the games is going to be on some Nintendo stuff, where these games going to be out for like 3, 4, 5 years, and they're going to the price is going to probably be bumped up to even a higher price. It's going to probably be like $79 or $89.99, and that's just for the standard copy of the game. The games are never going to go on sale. PlayStation Plus membership is going to go, even as little as that. You guys have it set up where I can't even play Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation Plus membership. I had to go out and pay $70 for this game. You have to understand a person's frustration with you guys right now, because how you guys are going about PlayStation, how you guys are going about a lot of your products, fam, I guarantee and I promise you, somebody just bought a TV from Sony and it ain't the best TV that they've ever seen. It ain't that TV that they seen when they were in the Best Buy store or whatever store they got their TV from. Their headphones, I can say right now that the last time I bought me some Sony earbuds and headphones, I wasn't impressed with the quality. And I'm like, bro, how is it that you guys having it where we spending $300 on some headphones? You can't even take them headphones outside in the rain. I'm saying that did you guys forget that there's a weather element out there where people are usually outside in this weather element? They don't want to pay $500 and something on some Apple headphones or earbuds. They don't want to spend all this money on all these other products. You guys got a product that's out and it can't even be worn outside in the rain. It can't even have sweats on it. And what do people what do bodybuilders do? What do athletes do? What do people do when they get a membership at Planet Fitness or LA Fitness or 24/7 Fitness, all them fitness workout places and stuff? What do people usually do in there? They work out. But some people, cuz I'm one of those types of people, I like to work out with music. I'm not going to be that annoying, obnoxious guy that's going to play my music out loud. No, I'm going to get me a pair of headphones. I go and get me a pair of Sony headphones. You mean to tell me I can't work out these headphones because these headphones can't have any sweat on them? Did you guys forget that there are people out there that will literally have a nervous breakdown and just start sweating out of nowhere? So they can't buy your guys'. It's almost as if like you don't want people to buy your product because you have something about that product where it's like, well, that's something that everybody does, or they have it, or whatever the situation is, but a Sony product can't be a part of that. Sony, it's one of those things where I'm all like, hey, look, if you guys don't start doing stuff that makes sense, it probably would be best if you guys just closed up shop. Yeah, obviously, a company that's making $80-something billion a year, they're not going to close up shop. But to me, it don't make sense to have all that money and then come out with a console that can't even play old PlayStation games unless you're subscribed to the PlayStation Plus membership. That's a scam. That is 100% a scam. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what people have to tell me. You can argue with this until they put you in the grave. I know how I feel when it comes to video games. And it don't make no sense to me to spend $500 on a console and it can't even play old games that the same company put out for their consoles. That don't make no sense to me. So, yeah, Sony, you guys are seriously on some scamming stuff. Because that don't make no sense, bruh. So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.